In the middle of the ocean, there lies an island where animals rule.
Is there anything you wouldn't eat?
Until the day
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
What's up there, Mac?
I'm not sure what it is.
they got an unexpected visitor.
Oh, land, sweet land! You need to find out what these newcomers' intentions are.
Look, he stripped off his skin.
It's hideous!
Ooh, I'm going to be sick.
From Summit Entertainment,
How am I ever going to survive on this island? Pull back the hammer and...
That's not gonna work. What's he doing?
Building a human nest in the tree!
What do you say we help him out?
Now what is going on?
Really?
Get ready for the wildlife.
this year,
Pirates?
This is not good, mate.
to save their island,
Get him.
they'll have to work together
Many thanks, Scrubs.
and survive each other.
This could be more complicated than I thought.
Well, that's a bit of a bummer, mate.
Get ready for the wildlife.
Not so brave now, are you?
Here we go again.
Ain't nothing wrong with a few curves.
I'm coming, mate.
So long, Dufflehead.
You mangy cat!
Get ready for the wildlife. Rosie, you're looking good.
Easy, big boy.
Come on, everyone! We got them surrounded! Attack!
Get ready for the wildlife.
Hang on, Crusoe!
Wasn't so bad.
Get ready for the wildlife.
The wildlife,
Just another day in paradise.
Ready for the wildlife.
Robinson Crusoe is an Englishman from the town of York in the 17th century. He is the youngest son of a merchant of German origin. He is encouraged by his father to study law, but his wish is to go to sea. Robinson, initially, is committed to obey to his father, but one day he succumbs to temptation and embarks on a ship bound for London with a friend. A storm causes the near death of Crusoe and his friend, but Robinson still goes on to set himself up as a merchant on a ship leaving London. This trip is financially successful, and so he plans another one. Unfortunately, the second voyage isn't as lucky as the first. The ship of Robinson is seized by Moorish pirates, and Crusoe is enslaved. While on a fishing expedition, he and another slave boy break free and sail down the African coast. A Portuguese captain picks them up and takes Crusoe to Brazil. Here, Robinson establishes himself as a plantation owner and soon becomes successful.
On a voyage to procure slaves for some plantation owners, Crusoe is shipwrecked on a desert island. Crusoe is a lonely boy on a lonely island since no one else survived the shipwreck. Completely isolated, he somehow manages to survive. He also has a spiritual awakening and begins reading the Bible. After many years of solitude, we finally learn that Crusoe is not alone on the island. There are others and they are, horror of horrors, cannibals. While deciding what to do about the cannibals, Crusoe saves a man from certain death. He names him Friday and teaches him English. Friday converts to Christianity and the two become friends of sorts. Friday and Crusoe then rescue two more men from the cannibals, a Spaniard and Friday's father. An English longboat full of sailors lands on the island. Crusoe learns that the men have mutinied against their captain. After Crusoe helps restore order to the ship, the men and captain pledge allegiance to Crusoe and agree to take him home.
The sight of an approaching English ship alarms Friday. Crusoe is suspicious. Friday and Crusoe watch as 11 men take 3 captives on shore in a boat. 9 of the men explore the land, leaving 2 to guard the captives. Friday and Crusoe overpower these men and release the captives, one of whom is the captain of the ship, which has been taken in a mutiny. Shooting to the remaining mutineers from different points, Friday and Crusoe confuse and tire the men by making them run from place to place. Eventually, they confront the mutineers, telling them that all may escape with their lives, except the ringleader. The men surrender. Crusoe and the captain pretend that the island is an imperial territory, and that the governor has spared their lives in order to send them all to England to face justice. Keeping 5 men as hostages, Crusoe sends the other men out to sight the ship. When the ship is brought in, Crusoe nearly faints. On December 19, 1686, Crusoe boards the ship to return to England. There he finds his family is deceased, except for 2 sisters. His widow friend has kept Crusoe's money safe, and after traveling to Lisbon, Crusoe learns from the Portuguese captain that his plantation in Brazil have been highly profitable. He arranges to sell his Brazilian lands. Weary of sea travel, Crusoe attempts to return to England by land, but is threatened by bad weather and wild animals in northern Spain. Finally, arriving back in England, Crusoe receives word that the sale of his plantations has been completed and that he has made a considerable fortune. After donating a portion to the widow and his sisters, Crusoe is restless and considers returning to Brazil. But he is dissuaded by the thought that he would have to become Catholic. He marries and his wife dies. Crusoe finally departs for the East Indies as a trader in 1694. He revisits his island, finding that the Spaniards are governing it well and that it has become a prosperous colony.